Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kenta Maeda is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Here's Juan Lagares. He will lead this one off today.
Off for the Orioles, the
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ian Kinsler is the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
0-1 the count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Jay Happ gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Roll. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 home. High in the air into shallow left center. Healy has it in his tracks. 2 gone. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he is tagged out. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 0-1 delivery. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Jason Kipnis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 1 for 3. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
But the runner's back easily. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Digging in now, Pedro Alvarez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Baseman, Pedro.
This pitch is popped up. Connell in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line, and foul. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And a ball 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Mitch Moreland comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Shortstop, Nick.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is there, and he puts this one away for the... Alex Healy the next to bat. He's hitless in the series so far.
Alex.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9.
Stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Third inning, no score to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Fielder, number 12. 1.
First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ryan.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 home. Line towards center field. Lagares patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The left fielder,
so a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Line to the right side. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now a snap throw to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's got it. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now for the O's, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The right fielder, number 3.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter,
standing
7.
in, Trey Turner. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3. Coming to the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Riding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 21.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the Sox. Red Sox leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman.
Now batting, Theodore Connell, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. A look at our line score here through the first four, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tyler White will bat next. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
The shortstop.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike there, 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Hit out towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Now batting second baseman.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is skied out toward right. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Alexander Healy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 9.
Settling in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler.
The batter, number 50.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave 1. It remains 1-0. Digging in once again, Shohei Ohtani. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Shohei Ohtani is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Healy is there, and he'll make. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
On its way is pitch number 75. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Trey Turner, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hit on the ground is short. There is Ahmed. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Up next for the Orioles.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Theodore Connell. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Hicks. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense is the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So striding in, Tyler White, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's Kinsler at second. On to first, and Haps rolling now. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's one that misses inside, and the high in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready now for Baltimore, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Center fielder, number 12.
He's set. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Changeup laid off down around the shins.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jamie Cora is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 11.
Now at the plate, George Springer. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Peralta, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Backhanded on to right at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Ian Kinsler. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
Ian Kinsler.
Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Nope, that's a ball.
Low for ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old PSAC and climb the ladder.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The bat on the step.
So digging in now, Trey Turner. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 fouled off. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning.